Holy hell.
We won.
Thank you for your help, everyone.
It's Cassius.
Estelle, Joshua, I'm home. It's been quite a while.
Dad?
You've still got a long way to go, but I can see that your training has paid off. I suppose I'll give you a passing grade this time.
Enough! Don't give me that! What are you even doing here?
What, indeed? Perhaps I just wanted to see the ending.
What do you mean by the ending?
I see you're just as cheerful as ever, Dad. Huh? Well, you look like you've gotten taller. Has looking after Estelle been as difficult as I think it has?
What's that supposed to mean?
Depends on the day, really. But to be fair, she looks out for me, too. It balances out. Good. It sounds like it's been a worthwhile journey.
It's been quite a long time, Mr. Cassius.
Yes, Your Highness. Roughly 6 months, I believe. I'd heard of your, imprisonment, but I'm glad to see you well.
Well, you can thank Estelle and company for coming to my rescue. By the way, Estelle and Joshua were in this year's play at the Royal Academy. I wish you could have been there to see it.
Oh, really? I do wish I could have been there for that. Hello, sir. I extend to you a belated welcome home. We've been very anxiously waiting your arrival. Forgive me, Zin. I'm so sorry to have called you all the way from the Republic. I just had a feeling something big was going to happen, and wanted to make sure Liberal was ready for it. It was no trouble, sir. After all, now we're even, right? And thanks to your request, I got to meet your kids and see just how skilled they really are. All in all, I had fun. 1 sec. I'm relieved to hear you say that.
This really isn't the time for chit-chat. I swear, you just pop out of nowhere at just the right moment to make the most dramatic entrance you can.
Well, it seems like everything's back to normal. Everyone else. Professor, there you are. You're a bit late to the party, though, I'm afraid.
Well, after you went on ahead, we were surrounded by a horde of those mechanized monsters. We managed to keep them at bay somehow or another, though, and here we are. In any case, it seems like all affairs have been set in order.
Yes. Much remains to be done, but this, at least, has been resolved.
But isn't the Intelligence Division Battalion getting close to the castle by now?
No doubt, along with patrol ships. Dad, did you check out the situation on the surface before coming down here? Yes, and you've no need to worry about that. General Morgan said that he has the situation under control, and with Sid's help, this craziness will be quelled in no time.
What?
I see. So you took care of them on your own way here, then. So, you're awake. We'd placed General Morgan under strict observation. Sid couldn't risk defying us because we held his family hostage. Yet you freed both from our grasp. I suppose I did. However, Richard, that's about all I've done. Even had I not returned, they would have been able to handle it themselves. No, you're wrong. You're a hero. You left the military, left all of us. What were we supposed to do? I didn't think we could survive another invasion, so I had to find something else we could rely on. If you had stayed in the service, it never would have come to this. Hit him. Oh! Ooh, man. That was... Stop being such a child, Richard. You're the one who made the mistake of never letting go of the delusions you had about me. For all your schemes, why could you never stand on your own 2 feet? I thought it would be okay to retire. I thought I could comfortably leave the army in your care. Colonel, I'm not an icon to be hailed. A decade ago, you and General Morgan helped me. We were victorious. But I'm no more than a man who's run away from reality without protecting the things that are important to him.
Dad!
But I have no intention of running anymore. That's why I expect the same of you, Richard. I want you to think about this whole mess. Think about what you did wrong and how you can atone for it. You'll have plenty of time, believe me. And so the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat were thwarted. General Morgan and Major Sid organized the military authorities to keep the chaos to a minimum. And the conspirators in the Intelligence Division were arrested one by one. 1 week later, we did it! The 60th anniversary. It's the Queen's birthday, isn't it? Oh man, look at this party. Up, and there are the royal ladies. And General Morgan and Major Sid, and also Julia. I don't remember her rank. And there we all are. Estelle and Joshua Bright, in honor of your recent work, the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild has prepared you a letter of recommendation. Take it with our blessing.
Yes, sir.
We got a 12 BP from the Oriole.
Wait, we didn't get any Mira from it? We just saved...
Oh my god. Junior rank, first class. Recommendation. With this, you now have 5 such letters, I believe. Sir Cassius, if you will do the honors. I will. Estelle and Joshua Bright, in accordance with the rules of the guild, this will qualify you both to become full-fledged bracers. Present your letters of recommendation.
Yes, sir.
By all means, please verify their authenticity. Hand over letters of recommendation. The Roland, Bose, Ruan, Zeiss, and Gransel branches. I've now confirmed their authenticity of all 5 signatures. The final rank, Junior Bracer, rank 1. I never thought you'd come so far. Honestly, it's a little frightening. In Idios' name and by the seal of the Bracer Guild, both of you are promoted to full-fledged bracers. Take your emblems, you two.
Yes, sir.
Received Bracer emblem. Hooray, we did it.
Congratulations, guys.
Hey, those emblems look good on you. I have to admit, you two did good, but just this once.
Thanks, everyone.
We never would have reached this point without everyone's help. Your true careers as bracers start now. Bear that in mind.
I understand.
We'll be even more dedicated. Now, I hate to break up such a happy occasion, but I'm afraid I do have some unfortunate news that I must tell all of you. What's that? Today marks the final day of Cassius Bright's membership with the Bracer Guild. He's going to be returning to the active duty within the Royal Army.
What?
Really? Since I've been away for so long, I feel bad bringing this up so suddenly. But the chaos that resulted from the attempted coup must be quelled. The military needs major reorganization to deal with the damage that the Intelligence Division caused. I plan to help out with that.
Oh, I get it, since bracers can't be soldiers. Hey, did you higher ranks already know about this?
Yes,
he already discussed it with us. It is discouraging, but we have never We can never truly become independent if we always lean on those more experienced. One second. And hey, think of it as less competition. Now that Cassius is out, maybe you can take the top spot eventually. I suppose that's true. This means that we're going to be really busy, though.
Well, you do have 2 new full-fledged bracers on hand now. You can work them like dogs instead of me.
Dad?
I guess our lives are about to get pretty hectic, huh?
Jeez, Dad. Can't you at least stay with us until the end of the birthday celebration?
I'm sorry, but there's a war council starting immediately. Colonel Richard may be in custody, but there are plenty of his special ops cohorts still at large. Captain Amalthea is also hiding somewhere in the underground ruins. And if that weren't enough, it looks like those sky bandits ran off in all the confusion. We have to stay on guard so they don't cause any trouble during the festival.
Those guys are just a consistent pain in the ass.
Either way, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. The increased security is just for peace of mind. The real issue is that we really don't know the significance of what happened underground. We can only guess at what effect breaking the seal will have, and what purpose of that aureole is. That's a puzzle that absolutely must be solved.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And it doesn't sound like Colonel Richard's memory can be trusted.
Yes, just like Kurt, he seems to have some missing memories. Even so, the search team was able to confirm one thing. We know where the black orb came from.
Really?
You know who made it? Not quite, but we do know who's responsible for introducing it to the Intelligence Division. Commander of the Special Ops, 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence Belgar. Him. He gave it to Richard shortly after he was recruited for the Intelligence Division. And coincidentally, that would be just about the same time Richard planned his coup. We need to find out everything about Lawrence that we can.
Huh, he always did seem strange. I guess we were lucky that we actually got a good look at his face, huh? If you want, I can try drawing you a picture of him.
That would be appreciated. I have to admit though, that I don't have the utmost faith in your artistic skills. Maybe I should have Sherazade or Her Majesty.
That's not nice.
Estelle, you actually saw Lawrence's face?
What? I didn't tell you? He took off his helmet when we fought him on the terrace in the Royal Keep. He looked around 20, maybe older, with ash blonde hair. He had some seriously creepy eyes, too, let me tell you. They were so cold, but it was like they were on fire at the same time. He told the Queen, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me.
Hardly qualified?
Joshua?
Your eyes are looking a little creepy now too, Joshua. Something on your mind? How about you let us handle the cleanup here and go have fun at the festival? Okay, you're right.
Awesome! Let's go live it up. Oh, right. Are we going to be sleeping at the castle tonight?
Yes, Her Majesty was kind enough to let me use 2 of the guest rooms in the eastern wing. Joshua and I will be on the right, you and Shara will be on the left.
Me and Shara? Together?
You don't like that setup? Okay, how about me, you, and Joshua in one room, or me and you in one room, Joshua and Shara in the other. Just imagine, all that time for you to fawn over me and wait on me, and tell me how much you missed me.
Oh, I'll bunk with Shara.
Ha, I suspected as much. Alright then, I'll see you kids tonight. But will we, though? Or will he have to go on emergency business again? You know, it wouldn't be a big deal for you to share a room with him. I mean, it has been a long time since you last saw him. Didn't you have a lot of stuff on about your mom that you wanted to talk to him about?
Yeah, but I don't much like the idea of you and Sharon in the same room either.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's go and look around. The town's decked out with some pretty cool festival-exclusive shops, you know.
Well, we certainly can't let those pass us by now, can we? And if we get tired, there's a rest area in the East Block.
Behind the stores, right? We should make that our last stop then.
Alright. So now, we get to explore. We get to enjoy the festival. Alright, so I doubt I much need this, but let's just be safe. Alright, so now we... Aw, man. It's a festival, alright. Without a map, I'm hopelessly lost. Oh boy. So there's something in the East Block waiting for us, but... can't go there just yet. Let's see. Oh, Zin. Hey, you two. Zin.
So, what's your next move? Back to the Republic?
I'm in no rush. There doesn't seem to be any crisis in the Republic so bad that I absolutely have to be there for it. Besides, this country is full of fine opponents from your Bracer Guild. As long as I'm here, it would be a waste to leave without testing my mettle in a bit more.
Fine opponents? Who'd you have in mind?
For starters, you've got a Gate, the so-called Heavy Blade, not to mention your Silver Streak Sherazard. And who could forget? The champions of this year's martial arts competitions. Perhaps the strongest of them all.
Aw, Zin, that's so sweet. But don't think it means I'll go any easier on you. And don't you hold back on us. It's on, man.
She doesn't speak for both of us. Feel free to hold back if you'd like. In fact, I might even prefer it. The martial arts tournament could be a good opportunity to hone my skills. And if Zin the Immovable made an appearance there?
Why don't you try to get in next year, Gate?
Maybe. It might be nice, but it's become such a circus. And I don't like doing tricks for a crowd.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Alright. So now it's become find your friends. You did a remarkable job. Based on your performance, I'd say you two are already fine full-fledged bracers. But never forget, these are only the first steps in your career.
Thank you, sir.
So Kurt, are you feeling any better? I'm fine, just fine. I remember just about everything, except the identity of the bastard who erased my memories. It's the only missing piece. Well, it's better than nothing. Welcome back, brave heroes.
Grant.
You guys were amazing. Better than any other junior bracers I've met, that's for damn sure.
Yay us! We couldn't have done it without everyone's help, though. I mean, my dad ended up saving my butt in there, so I'm not exactly solo heroine material.
You guys are something else. Guess that makes us partners. Here's to us. Okay. Alright, let's go find more people. Anyone in the guild? I would be surprised if there wasn't. Well, color me surprised there's no one in the guild. I mean, it's not the most festive place, I guess. Alright, weapon and armor? There's gotta be someone in here. No? What's over here? Nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to be hunting people down now. The Orbital Factory? Hello? Well, they sure don't make it easy to find everyone. Let's see. I guess I could try the West Block. We're already in the Orbital Factory. Oh, God forbid they're out on the streets. That would just make things harder for me in honesty. Here? Tita and Professor! Oh, dear me. I'm much too old to be living on the lam. Were you okay being left on your own with a gate? Absolutely fine. He was very courteous and mindful of my needs. He even made sure to plan our daily routes so as to not wear me down too much. I haven't any complaints about a gate at all. Oh. He's no Cassius, of course, but I'm still grateful to him. Estelle, Joshua. Wow, Tita, you look happy. Grandpa promised me we could have ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Ice cream is good. You bet it is. I asked the gate to come too, but he said he didn't want to. A gate eating ice cream. I'd pay good money to see that. I bet he'd like if he tried it, though. Well, you don't think a gate can enjoy a good thing of ice cream? Oh, it's a teddy bear. Let's see. Still for sale. Easy conversion to restaurant. Probably gonna be something in the sequel, huh? Alright, well, we checked... Oh, no, we didn't check out the news. I'm not talking to you. Dorothy. Yay, it's Estelle and Joshua. You know, Niall was telling me something interesting. He said this story's going to win us the Pulitzer Prize. The what now? Do you mean the... Shh. You want to get sued? The Pulitzer is an annual award presented to the very best example of journalism, literature, and music. There's no higher honor for any reporter. Ah, well, good for you then, I guess. It's actually all thanks to you two. You're my whole story. Were they going to make a joke about the Pulitzer? And then it's like, yeah, we'd get sued if we actually mentioned that. Joshua, Estelle, great job. Our special coup edition has been flying off the stands. There is a ton of buzz right now about your little stunt. Sorry I couldn't get you guys some fame from it. The guild made me withhold your names. Biggest scoop of my career, you guys. You did real good. Anything up here? Nope. Alright, so we still haven't ran into Karna. Did we already... No, we didn't run into Annalise. So we still are missing them. Chloe. Though she's probably in the castle, if I had to guess. I'm lost. Okay. Is there anyone special in the church? Oh, yep, Miss Schwartz. First Lieutenant, there we go, that's her rank. Estelle, Joshua, how goes it? Hey, Julia, fancy meeting you here. The Archbishop was kind to me when I took asylum here. I wanted to thank him and keep him up to date on the current situation as well. Ah, okay, that makes sense. And I wanted to thank the both of you, too. You're the reason we were able to save Her Majesty and the Princess. If you hadn't been there, well, at any rate, you have our sincerest gratitude. Don't thank us. It was a group effort. Give a little, get a little, you know? Besides, we wanted to rescue Her Majesty just as much as you did.
So it's a win-win. Her Majesty's safe and everyone's happy. I suppose that's true, but thank you nonetheless. I doubt there's anyone else here. Alright, so I guess I gotta check out the castle and I guess the hotel as well. Alright, Gransel North Block. Alright, guess the hotel it is. Oh! Estelle, Joshua! Oh, Chloe, there you are. Yeah, I heard that Jill and Hans were here. So I sneaked out of the castle and came to see them. You sure do know how to act unprincessy. But of course. And I wanted to say thank you, too. You've been nothing but helpful at every turn. Us? Nah, it's totally all you. We've learned a whole bunch just from being around you. You've taught us all about kindness and courtesy and the strength of spirit and all that other junk. Not, that is actually junk. I'm so bad at this. What I'm trying to say is, that's what friends do, so believe me, no thanks are necessary. Estelle, I'm so glad to see you again. Estelle, Joshua, Jill? Long time no see. I heard about your adventures from Chloe. Sounds like you guys have been busy. Ruby Knight Julius indeed. Hey Joshua, Hans, what brings you here? What brings me here? What brings me here? All this time and that's the first question out of your mouth. Do you know how lonely all my nights have been, do you? I never forgot you, Joshua. Came running all this way to the capital to see you. But where's the princess outfit? Still the same as ever, I see. Damn straight. Looks like you've been through a lot, but you seem as full of energy as ever, thankfully. Next time you're in Rouen, be sure to stop by the school, okay? And the dean. Oh, nice to see you. It's been a long time. Jill and Hans have come to the capital as school representatives. And that... Alright. Well, no one else was in the hotel. Oh. I thought it was... It looks just like the girl from the orphanage. Alright, well, where else have I not gone? Well, the castle, for starters. Are they going to allow me entrance? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, now to figure something out. Oh, this is a work-study room. In here? Oh, there is Olivier. Olivier! Estelle, Joshua, I heard from Cassius that you've become full-class bracers. Well done, well done. Congratulations, my dear little pussycats. Could you just, we'll just go with thanks. Olivier, what brings you here? I've heard you were invited to tonight's celebratory banquet, but, well, I didn't think you'd be here already. Yeah, seriously. What's a guy who loves parties doing drinking alone in a quiet place like this? Better be careful, or some people might start thinking you're an imposter. The news of you two becoming full-fledged bracers filled my heart almost to bursting, so much that I saw no recourse but to hold an impromptu concert in front of the grand arena. Ah, if only you had witnessed the unbridled excitement I inspired in my legion of fans. Right. Makes me think of the performance at Hawken Gate. Indeed, and such a public explosion of passion left me drained, so I wandered here for a quiet place to drink and brood.
Ah, me, in restless dreams walking alone, sharing the drink they call loneliness. Before you sits the beauty and the beast that is man. I can't make those words fit together into anything resembling sense. Alrighty. Alright, well, I was kind of expecting Sherazade to be drinking as well, but I guess not. So that makes me wonder, where is she? And also, there's Karna and Annalise that I haven't spoken to yet, because I want to speak to everyone. But also, if I remember right, to the guild. Ba-la-la-la-la. And the embassy mission from Mueller. I would like someone to find and detain one blonde-haired, self-proclaimed musician wearing a white coat who is thought to be arriving in the royal city by eventide today. Alright, so yeah, we have a quest to find Olivier. Get you over there. Alright, Olivier, you're coming with us. Estelle, Joshua, it is the birthday celebration. What a waste it would be if we were not to enjoy it, no?
Hey, Joshua, I think he's the guy.
Without question. I have it. Why don't you join me in a little afternoon delight? Just you and I. Doesn't that sound divine? Come now, do say yes.
Funny you asked. We were just talking to this guy who asked us the same thing, and we said we have his this friend who you would probably just love to talk to.
Did you really now? Honest to goodness? Absolutely. Would you like us to introduce him to you? I would most love that. Please lead the way. Why are we back at the Bracer Guild?
Oh, don't get your neckerchief in a knot.
Elnan's calling over our guests, you see. Yes. The interested party has been successfully contacted, and should be arriving here shortly. I imagine she simply can't bear waiting for the opportunity to meet me. Tell me, have I met this kitten's acquaintance before, or is this to be our first meowing?
Oh, I believe kittens know you really want to see you.
Kittens in Gransel. Perhaps it's Shara, or perhaps even Karna or Annalise. No, I must not discount the possibility that it might be Mare Mabel, or even dear sweet Lila. Surely it's not Princess Claudia or Tita. Well, let's just say that you've got one hell of an imagination. And... it seems that our guest is already here. Is she now? My dearest, come in. With that kind of welcome, who am I to refuse? What? Looks like you've done what I asked then. I appreciate it. On behalf of the Erebonian Embassy, I thank you.
That's not necessary.
It was Olivier who was really eager to oblige you. I don't remember being present at that discussion. But does this mean that you're the kitten who wished to see me? What are you smoking? Her Royal Majesty the Queen directly invited you to tonight's banquet, so I'm not about to tell you can't go. But I know you, and I know you're going to get in trouble if you're not properly chaperoned. So I'm keeping a close eye on you until dinner time, and you're going to like it. Estelle, Joshua, you tricked me.
Don't blame your bad hearing on us.
You were the one who decided it was a woman. We never said a word. Now then, evening swiftly approaches. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out, and you're going to do it. So let's get back to the embassy, shall we? No! Alright. Well, case closed, I guess. Since that concludes your investigation, allow me to give you the rightful reward. Your proper bracer notebooks are not yet ready, so I'd like you to note this in your junior one. Yay! First class. Oh, we got the perfect package.
I feel a little guilty about this request, but okay. Now, why don't we get back to the birthday celebration?
Sounds good. And once we've checked everything out, we can go to the rest area in the eastern block.
We can.
Is anyone in the Fisherman's Guild? The world is going by too fast for me nowadays. I just want to slow it all down and fish at Valeria's shore. The best fishing gear is that which represents engineering efficiency and elegance. The sort of gear I'd want to own even if I'd never fished at all, just for sheer beauty. They are going to be fans, aren't they? I guess we can add 2 members to the Fisherman Guild. Alright, so that's the way out, and we've yet to run into 3... Well, if we're going to count, like, the important people, it's going to be a lot more. Let's see. Guess we check out the mall? Or the department store. And of course, no one is... Oh, there's Julia, Shara, Karna, and Annalise.
Annalise? Hey, why so serious? It's just, this is the first time I've had a chance to work with you like this. But you two really do a nice job of covering one another, if you know what I mean. Well, we're around each other all the time, so we've gotten pretty used to each other's styles, I guess. Hello, anyone home up there? Read between the lines, you doofus. Guess I just gotta come out and say it.
Annalise leaned in close and whispered into Estelle's ear.
I think you two make a very cute couple. What? Don't be embarrassed. It's plain to see with the way you look at each other. I'm jealous, I mean. I'd kill for a cute boyfriend like him.
Something wrong, ladies? Thanks, Annalise.
Well, hello there. What you doing, Shara? Shopping with colleagues. Been long overdue for a nice shopping trip, after all. I don't get much of a chance these days. When I was little, I remember you used to take us shopping all the time. It was fun. That's right. When your dad was gone, the 3 of us used to go out all the time. You know, once we get back to Roland, let's say we do a little shopping together for old time's sake. I can buy you an outfit as a congratulatory gift. Really? I'd love to. It's a date then. Now, Karna. I usually don't shop in places like this. Charizard and Annalise wouldn't stop going on and on about it, though, so I had to check it out.
Not a big shopper, are you? Well, if we're talking to important people, then I haven't seen Mayor Maybell at all. For that fact, the Queen as well. I doubt anyone... Oh, this is the arena. And it's closed. There's not really much left. I guess I can finish this off, I guess. I've talked to all my party members at least. Well, here we go. Okay, we finally made it to the rest area. You look pretty tired. You want to sit down and take a break for a little bit? Sure. Let's do it.
Walking all over the place like that can really take it out of you.
Glad we can get our feet off
get off our feet for a minute, and then, for the moment at least, Gransel seems like it's genuinely at peace.
You really think so? I'm just glad that we can leave it all up to Dad and everyone else, at least for today. Of course, I really think it should be his responsibility to begin with, since he showed up so late.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe it's just part of his nature.
Oh well, it's not like we can do anything about it. But check us out, we're actually full bracers now.
Which means we're not beholden to any specific branch and can go wherever we want. Anytime a bracer is short-handed and requests help, we'll just take an airliner to get there. But our newfound freedom will also mean greater responsibilities.
Sure, but I think we'll be able to handle it. I mean, hey, we actually played a major part in stopping a coup. And it means I'll never have to hear Dad going on about how it worries him when you're not around to keep an eye on me.
Yeah, I think his days of saying that are at an end. You really showed him what you can do. Still, I think I'd like to stay with you from now on.
Huh?
Oh, would I just get on your nerves?
No, nothing like that. But what do you mean by stay with me?
Just that we know each other so well, and we can practically read each other's minds. I think we make a good team, and I'd hate to break it up.
Oh, you mean like for bracer business? And here I was thinking you were going to tell me your big confession or something.
What?
Nothing, forget I said anything.
Estelle, what was that all?
Boy, it sure is hot out today, huh? And there's nothing to beat hot weather like ice cream, huh? I'll even treat, so wait right here.
Oh. I don't think there's an ice cream stand over that way. Wonder if she... Nah, there's no way. Oh. What is it? Professor Alba? Professor Alba. It's been a long time since we last met, hasn't it? So much has happened lately, but things are finally settling down again. People truly thrive the most in peaceful times. Oh, is something the matter? You look a bit pale. I would have thought you'd generally be in better spirits now that you've attained senior bracer status. Speaking of which, I truly must congratulate you on your success. So long as, of course, I'm not being too forward in doing so. Ever since we first met, you always made me really uncomfortable. Uh-oh. I'm a little more used to you now, but I still get the shakes a little bit whenever you look at me. Oh? And in all cases we've dealt with, there have been people who just forget things. You're always there investigating, no matter where we've gone. Your timing's almost a little too good. What really clued me in was Kurt's reaction. He lost his memories, too. He said he wasn't feeling so well when he was in the stands, and you were right there with him. Professor Alba, was it you? Impressive. Even with your cognizance and recollection being puppeteered, you were still able to piece it all together. Indeed, it was I. Allow me to clear away your confusion. Uh-oh. You're... So you finally remember me, do you? When your heart was in tatters, it was I who rebuilt it. I who restored it. It was I who poured a soul back into that empty vessel. You have the power to twist the minds and memories of men. The 7 snake apostles. The Anguis. You're one of them. Weissman, the faceless.
I've not heard that name pass your lips in ages. Enforcer number 13. The Black Fang, Joshua Estelle. You are behind all of this, which means that Lieutenant Lawrence has to be. It is as you surmise. I was kind enough not to erase your memories of him. I'm not surprised you were able to make the connection so quickly. I'm sure he'd be pleased to know you were thinking of him. So you're here to finish me off? No, nothing of the sort. The first phase of our plan went off without a hitch. Since I've a moment to spare, I simply thought I'd come to see you. First phase? Seal of the old ruin. The gate which blocks the path to the ring. Wrenching it open was but the first step of many. And already there exists no means of closing it again. I knew this wouldn't be the end of it. What the hell is the shining ring? And what is your little society after? If you really wish to know, why don't you rejoin? I'm certain that you'd be able to return to active duty in no time. You needn't look so glum. We can get you back into fighting form. Please spare me your withering looks. I do understand that you have a family now whom you regard as important. You greatly admire your father, to say nothing of the girl you so adore. Even with him on our side, throwing those gifts away would be the actions of an idiot. And so I've come here to see you. I came to offer you true freedom from our association as thanks for the integral role you so perfectly played. Which means that I must congratulate you, Joshua. You are already a free man. I am most grateful for the work you've done just over the past 5 years. What? Oh, don't be so boring. I was expecting a bit more cheer out of you than hearing such news. Perhaps there's a flaw in the design of your emotions. I've been helping you? What kind of bullshit are you expecting me to swallow? Oh, pardon me, I completely forgot to tell you. I never intended you to be an assassin, but rather a spy. What? The society abandoned you. We played on the pities of a noble-hearted man, and it worked. You were given a loving home. And while you were there, our contacts would check in on you from time to time, and you'd tell them everything. We were particularly interested in your reports on the movements of the Bracer Guild, as well as your intel on one Cassius Bright. But of course, you wouldn't remember having done things such as that. You were not yourself at the time. Oh God, that face. Cassius Bright, S-ranked bracer. He was the foremost impetent to the success of this plan. We felt certain he would be quick to act in order to stop any coup d'etat that should occur. But through a detailed analysis of his behavioral patterns, we finally devised a plan that would lead him out of the country and out of our way. The intel you've unknowingly been feeding us has been most useful indeed. No! And so I must thank you again. The past 5 years have been of inestimable help. No, you're lying! You have to be lying! All that time I spent with Estelle. Why are you so sad? Has your feigned ignorance not earned you a beloved family as well as a happy home? If you say nothing, they will never know. However, it is that sort of thing that might weigh heavily on a fellow. Since your fellow members of the Bright household are such good people, perhaps a little too good for a monster such as yourself. However much you may model your behavior after a normal, decent person, you are no such thing. You must surely have noticed your ability to reason through and execute a solution to a problem, no matter the circumstances. Your physical strength and reflexes, better than an entire squadron of normal soldiers. You are my greatest creation, my human weapon. That is who and what you truly are, the Black Fang. You have no place to live in the lives of normal people. You'll never be happy in their presence again. You can't be. When it becomes too much for you, you are always welcome to return to the Grandmaster Society of Souls, back to Ouroboros. Don't do it, Joshua. Is this my punishment? My sister. And lo, what do I do? I don't know how to face him after all that, but I've kept him waiting for way too long. It's getting late, too. I'm such an idiot. I need to learn to think before I open my mouth. I wonder if Joshua figured me out. Gotta cool down. I feel like I'm stuck in a perma-blush mode. Oh. You. Hi, Professor Alba. Fancy seeing you here. Huh, indeed. I was actually just speaking with Joshua. Congratulations on your promotions to senior bracer status. Thanks. Is something wrong? I don't know. Something just seems different about you. What's got you looking so cheerful? Okay, you've got me. To tell the truth, I've made several major advances in my archaeological research. You might say it's put me in a good mood. Hey, that's awesome. Oh, sorry. The ice cream's gonna melt, so I'd better get going. I'll see you later. I see. Cassius Bright's daughter. I think she's going to be quite a lot of fun. Hey, sorry it took so long. It was super crowded there, and I have returned with a valuable loot. Cool, thanks. Now we can eat like kings. Yeah. So, about earlier. Yeah, I want to apologize for that. I didn't mean to be so vague. It just wasn't an appropriate time for confessions, you know? Oh, sure. I didn't really mind so much. Well, when I gave him some more thought, it seemed kind of silly to try and rush things. We may be senior bracers now, but that just means that we have different work to focus on. We might have to really consider our future prospects. Right. If we get married, we'll have to think about raising children. I've got to stop getting so far ahead of myself. Well, it's evening already, so why don't we eat our ice cream on the way back? Everyone's probably waiting for us. Hey, Joshua? What is it? Do you have something you want to discuss about the future? No, what would give you that idea? Come on, let's go back to the castle. And thus he tells her nothing. Estelle just goes about in ignorance. What's wrong, Estelle? You've been completely on edge for a while now. Something on your mind? Yeah. Hey, Shara? Did you think Joshua was acting weird at dinner? If anyone was acting weird, I'd say it was you. He was as calm as he ever is. Well, yeah, but... Aha. I see, I get it. Get what? You can't keep secrets from me. I had a feeling about it. But I was wondering if you'd ever admit it to yourself. You're kind of falling for Joshua, aren't you? You can tell? It's pretty obvious. Sorry, hun.
But I'm guessing you haven't told him anything about this. No. Joshua's always picking on me, telling me what a dope I am. Not that I should be criticizing anyone, I guess. Oh, you're so naive. It's a wonder how you've lasted this long. You need to learn to look a little deeper. Big Sister is ready to begin your education in love, Estelle. I'm never asking you for advice again. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tease, but you guys set out just when puberty was about to hit. It's only logical that you'd start picking up on feelings for each other. Oh, you think so? Traveling together just seems like such a petty reason for that kind of thing. I guess I've gotten a little more self-aware since we started all this. This isn't like me at all. You're the proverbial flower that refuses to blossom. Every girl feels that way. Shara, I don't want to lecture you or talk about this with you if you're not ready. But if you are, then what say we have ourselves some girl talk, Would it help if I told your fortune? Yeah, okay. I promise I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Okay. Alright, time for your lesson, my protege. Oh, Estelle, Big Sister is moved to tears. On second thought, never mind. But thank you, I do feel a little better. I'm going to go see Joshua for a little bit. Oh? You're going to tell him? Not about that. There really does seem to be something weird going on with him. I want to see what that's about first. Aw. Well, you do seem to know him better than anyone else. I'm sure that everything will turn out just fine between you two. Maybe you can even just have a nice calm discussion with him and be open about what's on your mind. I don't think I'm quite that ready yet. Okay, I'll see you later. Young love. They'll probably be fine. Huh? They're not here. Oh yeah, Dad's still in some meeting, I think. But where's Joshua? There he is. Joshua. He's playing it, somewhere then. Alright, let's go see where we can find Joshua. Probably out here. Because this is really the only place we can go outside, huh? I feel like I'm playing hot and cold. Where is he? Nope. All the way on the other side, huh? Hey, Estelle. Nice night, isn't it? Yeah. There's that song again. The Whereabouts of Light. I've lost a lot, but this song and this harmonica have always been with me. I've been thinking about why I play it. Maybe it's a habit I should quit. I think I want to tell you what I was doing before I met you. Joshua, okay. This may take a while. Do you mind? Not at all. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Thank you. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy all by himself. He was the timid sort, relying on the kindness of others without a single redeeming trait. But he had people he cared about with him, so he was happy.
But one day, something happened that broke his heart. He forgot how to speak, to feel, even to eat. All he could do was play his harmonica. No matter how hard his caretakers tried, nothing helped his heart to mend, and he grew weaker by the day. One day, a wandering magician appeared before the boy. "I will heal the boy's heart for you," he said, "provided, of course, I am compensated." So the boy was given over into the magician's care. As he attempted to piece the broken heart back together, the magician found that he could shape the boy's existence into anything he wished. And so the boy's new heart became that of a murderer. For 2 years, the boy killed every single day. Under cover of night, he murdered dozens of soldiers. He slit the throat of a national cabinet minister who was under heavily armed guard. Sometimes he used explosives, which maimed and killed innocent bystanders. At some point, he became regarded as something more than a mere killer. He was known as the Black Fang, and the name struck fear into the hearts of men. One day, the magician gave the boy an assassination order. His target was a hero, a man who had protected his queen and nation from the threat of an invading northern country. He was a bracer who held a special rank shared only by 3 others in the entire land. But the target was too strong. He defeated the boy with all the ease of a tiger swatting a playful cub. At that moment, some of the magician's servants showed up. Since the boy's face had been seen, he was now a loose end to be tied up. But someone came to his aid and drove the attackers away. It was, of course, the man he had come to kill. And so the boy. The boy was taken to the man's house where he met a young girl. He lived there for 5 years, always feeling like was lost in some wonderful dream. In the real world, he would never be allowed to have such dreams. But all dreams must end at some point. The time was drawing near when reality could be avoided no longer. And that's the end of my story. Thank you for being patient and with me and listening.
Was all that real?
Every syllable. My heart was broken. My hands will always be stained with blood. I failed in an assassination of your father. I've been betraying you for a long time. The boy can't be saved from his real purpose. His presence alone seems to be disaster and misery. He's just tainted. But the boy set out on a journey in hopes that he may keep his misfortunes from the ones he holds dear. He will find and stop the foul magician who created the life he has led.
What?
That's the last remnant of my human heart. I won't be needing it anymore, but I want you to take it. It's hardly an adequate way to thank you for the last 5 years, yet I can't think of anything better. What?
I said stop it! Stop talking about it like it's a dream. You make it sound like nothing that's happened was even real to you. What difference does the past make? Your heart is broken? What does that even mean?
Estelle.
Look at me. Look into my eyes. They've always seen that boy, in good times and bad. No matter how much the boy was hurting, I always saw how hard he'd Keep holding on. Joshua, I love you. You can't just leave me on my own. My feelings won't just go away when you do. I won't let you. Estelle. Kiss. What was that? It's so bitter. It's just a fast-acting sedative. Don't worry. There are no side effects. Why? Why did you... My Estelle, you shine like the sun. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. Just as the brightest light casts the darkest shadow, if you stayed with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we'd never met. No! But this time is different. I'm grateful that you came to see me. I hate that I have to run from a girl who's so important to me, but it's all I can do. But I want you to know that I'll always be thinking of you. Joshua! Thank you for everything. You had me from the first moment I met you. I've always loved you. Goodbye, Estelle. Oh, that little bastard. And that's the ending, huh? Sora no Kiseki FC. That is The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the first chapter. Oh, man. Okay, so what do I've got to say about this? Except that there's an FMV playing. And there's Joshua. I'm guessing he's leaving. Little jerk. You can't just do that. Seriously. Think of his style. Yep, this is after she's woken up. This has gotta be after he's left and all. Man, this is such a good game, and I cannot wait to start second chapter. And that will start as soon as I can get to recording some of it. Also, I'm hoping that the save transfer goes well, because I've never done that before. I don't think in any video, like, I have some games with save transfers. I don't think I've ever, like, gotten far enough to do one of them. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I don't think I've gotten that far in any of them. Oh, man. But man, Professor Alba. What the hell? Professor Alba's evil. You can just see it. Like, oh man, the stuff he made Joshua do. Oh my god, I want to kill him now. It's like, how dare you? But man, oh man. So now we're full-fledged bracers, ready to go into the next game as full-fledged bracers. That is awesome. Oh, also fun fact, the point where the guards, when you're sneaking out of the castle, they ask you for Estelle's, like, maid name. I think I chose Lena, and I forgot that was Estelle's mother's name. So, hey, there's that. But anyway, so Trails in the Sky. I love it. And is it one of my favorite games? Might be. Like, I don't know if I could consider, like, any of these individuals as favorites. Probably, like this is probably going to be one of my favorite series of all time. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Well, unless there's any more to this, I will see you guys in second chapter. Oh, and I got an achievement. I've always loved you. Trails in the Sky, first chapter. It's done. Finn. Oh, save clear data. After saving clear data, you may load it from the title screen to begin a second playthrough with various statistics carried over. You bet we'll do that. You know what? Let me use my mouse for this. Oh, nope. Not gonna work. Okay. My mouse has been acting up lately. Anyway, so this is my personal save file before I started the LP. So, yeah, you can see the time difference, like December 2020 and September. So yeah, I'm gonna save over that. There we go. Yep. Oh, what is going on here? Falcom presents. What is this? I've never seen this before. The skies show no mercy. Holy cow. They see and go fall. What is going on in this? And the gears of fate continue to turn. Continue. So is this a sneak peek at second chapter? Trails in the Sky. Second chapter! Way to make me excited. Leaving this harmonica, Joshua vanishes into the fading light. Estelle sets out on a new journey to bring him home. Damn right we're going to bring him home. I'm going to whack him too. I'm going to smack him so hard over the head. Like, that's what you get. It's like we stay in this together. Indicates the dawn of a new era. Oh, is that the Black Orb mint? Man. Time of conspiracy and calamity. Yeah, now we gotta deal with this Ouroboros. So we're going into Resident Evil 5, I see. More trials await the men and women of the Liberal Kingdom. New journeys. Aw, man. Oh, you're getting me so excited here. Special characters. Special, huh? Peculiar artifacts. I do like some peculiar artifacts. One epic adventure. More airships? I will. Man, can we get the pilot one in the second game or the third game? That'd be really cool. Reaching, grasping for that familiar something. I didn't get to read that. Marching ever onward. Oh man, that is a big ol' airship. Plotting out the trails of destiny once more. Oh, is this an airship battle? You will pay for this, Alba, or Wiseman, whoever you are. I might call him Alba for a little bit, because well, I'm used to calling him. Oh my god. Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. Come on. Alright, well, see you guys then, I guess.